let you guys just ask lots of them. So I don't see anybody back there, so hurry back there if you have any. Otherwise, you guys can just feel free to vamp and chat. Okay, guys, it's all yours.
Hi.
He's hurrying very, very quickly.
We'll go next.
Yeah, you've probably done a lot of stage work where you had to project to the back of the theater. I have not.
Someone wants to ask a question?
Yeah, there we go. Oh, and I think I'm amplified.
Hi. Oh, I'm going to stand back a little bit. It's fine.
We're all amplified at each other.
My question is for Jane.
Uh-huh.
There has been an image going around Tumblr lately from the script for Skin Deep that when Belle kisses Rumpelstiltskin, the script reads, "Magic effing happens." Did you actually write that in the script?
Does it say effing or does it say the real word?
It says the real word.
Yeah, that's the thing. Our scripts are full of Fs. This is
Not
something,
PG.
Eddie and Adam explained that, are there kids in the room who would object to if I say the real word? No. Okay, I can say it? Okay. Eddie and Adam said, someone can be running through the woods or they can be fucking running through the fucking woods. And which one sounds more exciting? So we, yeah, so even our outlines are full of Fs. And it's just part of the writing style of the show, which is weird because we're a Sunday night, 8 o'clock show. We're a family show. But the scripts aren't family at all.
I always think when Jared actually gets to read it, he's saying, "Don't look at that!" Yeah.
But yeah, we noticed recently one of the writers turned in a script with a shit in it, and Eddie and Adam changed it to a fuck. Censorship.
We have to keep high standards. Oh my.
Hi. I love this show, but not as much as my mom does. And her question from Rome is, will we see Cora again?
Oh, well, Cora is dead, but that doesn't stop you on our show. So I'm going to say that's probably one I can't answer, but we're also doing Once Upon a Time in Wonderland, and so it would make a lot of sense that she could show up there.
Spoken like a true CIA operative.
Yeah, here's the thing. I forgot to check with Eddie and Adam about what I can say here, so I'll either have to dance around everything, or I'm just going to let something slip.
That's right. Get your thumbs ready.
I wondered if you could comment at all on whether there were any major plot changes that maybe initially the writers or the producers were planning on doing something in particular, and then as things went on, they said, you know what, we're not going to do that, we're going to do this instead.
Yeah, that happens all the time. We actually have an issue right now with a script that's currently being written where it was written around a particular actor who turns out not to be a Vale, as we say. So we're having to go back and rework with a different character. So that's the kind of thing, you have these plans, and then you practicalities. Oh, you can't have that location, or you can't have that monster because it's CG, or that actor's not available. So things like that happen. I'm trying to think if there were big changes in. I know we were out to different actors to play your parents. And we ended up with Harry Garner and I forget her name, which was awesome.
So good.
Yeah. But in my mind, that always feels like a big change because I wrote it with certain actors in mind.
The other thing that happens too sometimes is the episode, and you don't know this because you just see the 42.5 minutes that ultimately gets up on the air. But there's sometimes also reams and reams and reams of things that are shot that don't make it. That should be on some kind of alternate DVD sort of.
Some things make sense on the DVD, and some things don't, because once that scene's been cut, we don't consider it canon anymore. That never happened. So those facts that are in that scene may not, in fact, remain true, because when you get to the next episode and you're like, gee, I kind of wish we hadn't established whatever it is. Oh my God, we didn't. That scene got cut. So sometimes people say, I wish we could see the deleted scene so we know what really happened. Well, the deleted scene is usually a thing that didn't really happen. We've changed canon as we go. And yeah, thank goodness that we have to turn in 42-minute episodes, or we'd keep all that stuff in and then we wouldn't have as much mobility.
It's a lot of responsibility to come up with the stories.
Hey guys, I'm totally having a fangirl moment with you guys up there, forgive me. But I have a question regarding Rumple. How come he didn't lose his power when he was in Storybrooke when Belle nailed one on him?
Was it true love in a moment where she didn't remember who he was? Apparently not.
I meant when they were at the well, when he got his power back.
Oh. I don't have a memory. I can't remember what the circumstances were. I know we discussed in the room why it wouldn't break it, and there was some reason. It wasn't like a slip of like later on, like, oops, that should have done. Maybe because the magic wasn't back. I don't remember what it was, but there was a reason. Sorry. I know it's so lovely to think that there wouldn't be a writer like me whose little facts fly out of my head, but unfortunately they do.
And Jane's now working on both shows, both on Wonderland and also on Once Upon a Time. So she literally bounces back between two universes, not the least of which is also her own show, which is Husbands, which is also yet another one.
This is wow. Yeah,
A lot to keep in your head.
Lots to keep in my head in addition to my brains that are already trying to.
There's a script supervisor now who's I think been made a producer.
Yeah.
Her name is Helga, and she was sort of the cerebral cortex of all of these story points. So that we would walk over to Helga and go, "Wait, what happened with the this, with the who, and the what, and the thing?" And she'd say, "No, it's like this, and no." And she was sort of the kind of the plug and play person to go to whenever we had a question about just like that, and she. I think really helped make sense, and it's the reason why she's not probably a producer. Right?
Yeah, got promoted. And in TV, the directors come and go. Like the producers, we all stay for the whole run of the show, but the director, a different director comes in every week, so the directors don't know the history of the show. So the actors can't turn to the director as you would on a feature and go like, "Why am I doing that? Because this doesn't seem to line up with last week." And it's Helga who could do that. So we're very happy we've got someone up there now who's keeping track, because we don't go up to Vancouver to produce the episodes ourselves.
Hey Jane, you once tweeted that you thought editing was like writing.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you could describe the relationship between the editors and the writers on Once Upon a Time.
The editors and the writers do sort of the similar sorts of things, but in different rooms. If there are times when a writer goes in and sits with the editor to figure out how to shorten an episode. If it comes in really, really long, then a writer might be sent in. Usually Eddie and Adam will be the ones who go in and sit with the editor. And then you get to tell the editor what to cut.